Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Today we're going to be checking out my full review of the SRM 1168. Now you remember when I did my unboxing, if you saw it, SRM, there you go, stay ready for more. A lot of people remember them obviously as Sanrenmu. And these new knives, I mean, you've got the 1168, you've got the 9201, 9202, I believe are the model numbers, and there's a couple other ones as well. I think it's SRM trying to get away from, being known as one of those guys, well, like Ganzo used to be and stuff like that, where they make knives that looked a lot like other knives. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Am I right? I don't know. That's just kind of my interpretation of it. But anyhow, they're SRM now, and we'll see where it goes from here. But let's take a look at the 1168. G10 handle. Nice pop of color. They're around the pivot collar and your lanyard tube kind of standoff post there. I think it would have been cool if they'd have done all of them in blue. I think that would have been cool. But stainless liners. Now you see you do have some, get the blade out there real quick. You do have some milling going on in there for weight reduction. That's nice. Quite a bit actually. Stainless pocket clip, right hand tip up carry. Not recessed screws, but fairly low profile, not too bad. Not too bad in and out of the pocket. We'll talk about that here in a little bit as well. But overall, pretty much your standard, G10 D2 knife that you see coming out of China, pretty much. It is a flipper, no jimping on the flipper tab. Doesn't really need it. It's pretty, you can pretty much get on top of it. That's one of those things, that's kind of a personal preference anyway, honestly. It is a flipper, like I said, liner lock. Oh, let's check our centering. Yeah, that's not bad. Centering's not bad at all. The one thing, I'll just talk about it right now since I'm flipping it. The detent, super, super light. I mean, yeah, the detents, yeah, it's light. But anyway, drops shut pretty well, not too bad. With a decent flip, the action's not bad. It's a little lazy, like I said, with that detent. D2 blade, there's your markings. SRM, stay ready for more. D2 there. 08, there you go, 1168. And then SRM's always been known for putting like alphabet soup and whatever on their blades. They've got really long numbers on a lot of their knives for some reason. I do kind of like there in the hole there, how they've kind of got it milled, stepped down. That looks kind of cool. I'm kind of digging that. Can we Spidey flick it? Well, yeah, kind of. Maybe not. I have. No. That detent is just really, oh, almost got it. The detent's really weak. And you don't have anything to, yeah, it's just, maybe, oh, there we go. Oh, I know I done it. Wow. Detent's pretty darn weak, though. I like the overall blade shape. Kind of, it's reminiscent of that, to me, it's reminiscent of the kind of leaf shape you would see on a PM2. No, I'm not accusing them of anything. Just saying. I did a video on that here a while back. This knife looks like that knife. But that's just kind of what it reminds me of. Nice ramp. I like the ramp and the jimping for sure. Gets a really aids in the grip. You can really get a solid grip on it for sure. Choil. Yeah. Choil's done pretty well. Overall profile, not bad. Not bad. Let's get some specs on it real quick. We'll check out some size comparisons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. about 7 3/4 fully open. Your handle length about 4.5, which is pretty much going to give you about a 3 1/4-ish inch blade with about that for a cutting edge, just a little shorter. Maybe 3 3/8 and 3 1/4 as far as blade length and cutting edge. Grip length's going to be right about 3 3/4 inches, and that's how it looks in my 3 3/4 inch hand. So yeah, that's pretty much right about what you get. Size comparisons, well, we're going to break out that PM2 again, of course, and we'll see that it's a decent comparison of the two. PM2's got it by a little bit on the blade. Get our pivots kind of lined up there. Yeah, PM2's got it a little bit on the blade, a little bit on the handle. And then, of course, we'll throw our bug out there just because it's what we do. So yeah, obviously the bug out, it's kind of a sandwich. If you put it right in the middle, you'd probably be right there. It'd probably fit right in the middle of the PM2 and the bug out. But don't drop the bug out. Let's get a weight. Oh, come here. There we go. Can't hold on to stuff today. What do we got? 4.4 ounces, so it's really good that we had that weight reduction. Without that weight reduction, we'd probably be well above 5. 124 grams. We'll check out our pocket clip or carry. Like I said, pocket clip's not too bad. It's pretty decent carry in and out of pocket as far as that goes. I mean, it's fairly deep. It's pretty much gone. Just a little bit peeking out there. As I said before, the screws, yeah, they're not recessed, but they are kind of low profile. Got the pan head screws going on, so it's not too bad. It's really not. Overall, what do I like? What do I don't like? Well, this knife's kind of a mixed bag for me. I'm pretty much cool with the blade, and maybe not so cool with the handle. It's kind of a split decision for me. I do like the profile of the blade. I like what they did with the step down in the hole. Just kind of that milling gives a little bit of flair. Flat ground, satin. That's not bad. Back to the handle. It kind of falls into from the pivot on back. Like I said, the D10 is, yeah. The D10's pretty weak. Yeah. It's pretty weak. As far as the handle goes, it's kind of confusing because they chamfered it here, but they didn't chamfer it where you're going to grip. So the handle ends up being quite blocky. And, I mean, there's a little bit there. There's chamfering there. But I mean, I guess it is, but it sure doesn't feel like it. It's chamfered down here, but not chamfered up here. And it just, overall to me, it's not very comfortable. It's just not very comfortable in hand. Pocket clip's not an issue. Pocket clip's good. It's just the handle itself. You can kind of see your chamfering does widen out there, but like back here, if it is, which it's not, it's just, I don't know. I'm not crazy about it. I'll put it that way. Good access to the liner. It's got that. But push button, no. Light switch, yes. But like I said, I mean it's super easy to fail. It's not fall open, but I mean it doesn't take a lot to inertia open it. I mean, yeah. It's just overall, in the price range, $40 for this one. There's probably a lot better options out there. I'll just say that. I like the direction that SRM is. It appears they're trying to go, and get out of that whole, this knife looks like that knife situation. But this one, it kind of misses the mark for me. Like I said, blade from the pivot forward, I'm okay with it. From the pivot back, it's kind of just a bunch of missed opportunities for me. I wouldn't say there's hot spots. It's just I don't find the handle overly comfortable. It's okay. It's not great. So I've heard a lot of good things about the 9201 and 9202. I've heard good things about those. I did order I think I ordered the 9201, and it was the one that Amazon said it was here in Washington one day, and the next day I got a message from them saying, yeah, we don't know where it's at. Ask for a refund. Okay. So I might have to try the 9201 again just to see if it's any better than this one. Overall, I mean, Blue gave it a 7 because it will do its job. There's no question about that. It'll do its job. It opens, it cuts. It's not terrible in any aspect. It's just it could be a lot better, in our opinion. There's much better options out there for that price range. As a matter of fact, I just got the new Sencut knives, and they're in that $40 range, and yeah, by far, they outshine this one by a long shot. But yeah, I will give it to SRM that they're, please, I hope this is the path they're on. I hope they stay on the path of their own designs. I'd love to see that. Improvement probably needs to be there, especially in this model. And this could be my model. It could be mine only. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I see from this knife right here. And I did say it was $40 on Amazon. At the time I am recording this, it is $40 on Amazon. The Sencut knives got me in trouble with that a little bit, apparently. Because when I bought them, they were like $32 and $35, and then I got comments like, well, it costs $40 or $45 or whatever. I'm like, apparently the price went up because they were $32 and $35 when I bought them. But that happens. Maybe it was their first, initial, here's these knives, we'll lower the price to get them out there. Could have been. I don't know. Obviously, I think that's what it was, but yeah, when I give you a price, guys, it's at the time I'm recording the video. If the price changes, I can do nothing about that. I'm sorry. I don't mean to give you bad information, but it happens. I don't control what anybody charges for their knives. So, but thanks a lot, guys. Always appreciate it. Thanks for checking out the SRM 1168 with me. As always, like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.